A lot of facial expressions.
Yeah, we want all of them during the interview and everything. So,
Okay. Are we on?
hey everybody, what's going on? This is Troy Rawlings, here with the wonderful, beautiful, vivacious, funny, and vibrant, just in case you didn't know, owner of Activate Your Light, Love, Lesa Ferguson. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. Hi, everybody. Nice
This
meeting
is
you.
another one of the amazing Cal coaches, coachinginlife.com. And we're gonna do a quickie. We're gonna do you ready for a quick? See all
Yes,
this
I'm
redness in her
ready.
face? And
I know. I laugh a lot, so hopefully I can
that's
keep it
good.
together.
People don't understand. They need to know how to activate that light in themselves. So all right, I'm gonna get right into it. What
Okay.
is it about you? Because my daughter said something the other day and it touched my heart. My daughter's 7 years old, and I was asking her about being angry with somebody and carrying over. She was like, well, I just can't be angry too long because I'm just a happy person.
Oh, that's
And you
sweet.
have that magic. What is your special magic? What is that it exudes out of you? And sometimes people may not see it, but I've seen it for the past hour and a half that we've been trying this together. What is that special magic that you have? What do you think it is?
Um, I think I make people feel very comfortable. I've noticed anytime, even working with my clients or I go to a party, I have people always sharing their deep secrets with me. I feel like I create a good space for people to feel safe so they can share, because I don't have any expectations and I'm very compassionate to everybody's story. And I believe we all have our own magic. And so and I feel that's because it's very, I mean, honestly, I do have love for everybody. I do respect where everybody's at. And I think that comes off, as well. So then people can feel vulnerable around me and I won't judge them. I'm just going to love them. And, I'm just going to.
She's so she's so lovely. All right, it doesn't seem like you're happy, but so what's your what seems to be the main course, or is there a specialty you have? Is it one thing in particular that you notice that people come to you for, that they're dealing with when they come to you for coaching or consulting?
Most of my clients come to me, obviously, if they're feeling stuck in their life. I'm a psychic, intuitive. I've been like this since I was a child. So I can actually see people's patterns in their
Mm-hmm.
bodies and their DNA and their past life. So as when I'm doing my coaching, I'm not just coaching you on this level, I'm coaching on many linear levels as well. And I'm going into your past life. So I'm able to see where the trauma is, where the block is. And then so we can actually just go in and remove it, because my whole thing is breaking barriers.
Mm-hmm.
I love helping you see the light in you. I love helping you see the magic in you. And I have formulas and processes that we can go into and just be these magicians of your own power
Right.
and remove them. That's the whole part. And we're in a place right now where you don't have to take a long time to remove these blocks. The consciousness level on the planet is evolving, and so are you. So it only takes a few like tools and understanding where you're at, and then that opens the door. So it happens very quickly. So it's a beautiful thing. Yes.
Very cool. So in the midst of all that, what's your biggest fear besides um, one of your eyes maybe looking crazy and you thinking something is going? What's your biggest fear? It's like the beautiful ones always have a fear that something's wrong. Is my face all right? No, you're fine. You're fine.
I know,
What's your
because
biggest
I make
real
funny
fear?
faces. That's why I'm very.
That's
Yes,
okay.
everybody will know when I'm upset, I'm happy. I don't have that poker face. It
I'm the same way.
shows.
Not
Yes.
I used to get so much problems when I was a little kid. You don't believe me or something? I believe you.
Yes, it's especially. I remember my brothers when we used to be upset. They would look at me. They would say, "Don't give me that look," and I'm like, "What look?" You know.
Worst. It was the worst when I hear that. Like my daughter does it now. She's like, "Stop looking at me like you think I'm stupid." She was like, "What do you mean?" So, what's your
So,
biggest
mm. Oh yeah, the question.
besides getting like your face telling on you?
My biggest fear is not able to speak my truth.
Mm,
Um, I grew up. I mean, I love my mother. I love my family, but I'm Asian, and we were taught in my family. Well, my mom, I don't know nothing, and don't say nothing, just smile or just be quiet. I got that a lot when I was young, and that took me a lot of time for me to break that barrier in me as well, to speak my truth and be confident and say what I feel. As a
right.
healer, as a person that does energy work, who is a mystic, I got that a lot in my family because they just want me to go to college and just be like a doctor or something and that sort. And that was never my path. I always knew since I was little that I was going to help people energetically. I knew that when I was very young. And for the longest time, now my mom loves who I am and allows me there I go, oh my god,
Yeah.
allows me
But
to
that's
speak my truth, but it took a long time. And I always told myself I would never be in a place where I can't share who I am and what I believe in. I think that's my biggest fear, is being in a space where I can't say I don't like that, that's not what I believe in. No, I don't want to do that. I was a yes girl for a long time.
mhm.
I would bend over backwards if my mom told me to do something. As you can see, my mother was a big thing in my life, and she told me to do something, I would stop everything, even though I knew I couldn't do it. So now, as a grown woman and doing this work and helping others, I think it's very important to have your power and your voice, and to be
True.
transparent.
Yes.
And it's hard to say no to the people you love, but also it's hard to say no to you as well. That's even worse. And
That's the one. That's the one that we. That's it. It's wild because on the narcissistic, selfish end, those folks never say no to themselves, and on the caring, compassionate person that may get used, and those people always always say no to themselves. So yes, I understand that completely.
mm-hmm.
Um, your favorite client story. What's your favorite? I guess victory story, or the biggest change you've seen in a client. Your favorite client story or review per se.
Well, I'll share about my recent client. So he's an engineer. So engineer people are they need to know everything.
Mm,
They need structure. So one day we were having some, he does a 3 month with me. I take people on a 3, 6 month, or 1 year journey with me. So he's on a 3 month journey with me. And I was sitting on my couch one day meditating. I was like, how can I get through him? Like, what can I do? Okay, he's an engineer. So let's pretend you're an engineer, Lisa, and start thinking how he is. So our next session, I was able to talk to him, and I said, I know you're an engineer, so we're gonna do this. And I was able to formulate, um, a structure and an example where he's at and what we need to do. And all of a sudden, um, he like woke up and he said, "Oh my gosh, I think I understand what you're saying now." And And because and it
To
was
get any
so
guy to say those words is amazing for a woman. I
yes,
understand
because
you.
I get the work now. I get
Mm,
it. I get what you're trying to do. And because I had to put myself in his shoe. Because I was like,
yeah,
why is he not understanding this? And then all of a sudden, our work together just started, connecting the dots. But it was a beautiful thing because when I work with a client, it's just not that session. They're embedded in me. They're in my meditations. I see them every week. So I'm always thinking, getting downloads, and how can I, and we're always communicating via email. So then my connection with them is not just a verbal connection, it's a heart connection. So I'm
right.
constantly feeling into them. So when I, was just sitting on the couch, I'm like, he is an engineer, like Lesa. Imagine you are him. What do you need? and and so it was beautiful. It was beautiful to witness growth, and I just love seeing my clients' eyes light up when they get that aha, that
Yeah,
beautiful glow. um,
yes.
this is what keeps me going, and when they're glowing, I'm glowing, because it's a high for me. It's like my whole thing is, as you grow, I grow. And
Right.
so it's a beautiful mirroring that we get to do with one another.
I love it. I love it. Um, your go-to stress reliever. How do you relieve stress? And because I know it's different for everybody, but what are some what's your go-to? Like your stress beyond measure. What what do you do to de-stress?
Yes, meditation is nice. But sometimes I don't want to meditate. I want to
Right.
let loose. So I'll eat a donut. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
I do sometimes.
I'm
No.
gonna go- You're about to see me bring one into the screen like,
I love vegan donuts. And
oh,
so no, I like to get outside and
place
walk.
on Smart. Oh, sorry. That's the vegan donuts, the
It's
pumpkin.
so good.
Oh,
Like
oh,
red
right.
velvet, or
Oh,
is it oh my gosh, this is live, I forgot. um no, I like to get outside and take a walk around the neighborhood. There's
yes.
something about the sun. I'm looking outside right now. There's something about the sun, the air, the trees, nature, the birds. And when I'm walking, I start connecting to my angels, my guides. And then there'll be like no wind, and all of a sudden I'm talking to them and I can feel like the wind blowing, and to me that's the divine mother give me a kiss on the cheek. And that just, from there, that just grounds me, and it makes me realize I'm not alone, and that to love my emotions, because when you love your emotions, they actually grow, they get lighter. That's what our body, we're human. And to be human, you have to feel everything, the good and the bad.
Mm,
So when you witness it and you feel it, it just becomes light. So that's my
I,
go-to.
no, no, it. I literally just told someone the other day they were stressing, they were going through all this stuff. I was like, it's a gorgeous day. And they were here in California. I was like, they were in Northern California, but I was like, I don't know how it is out there, but it's a gorgeous day. And like, we're in the midst of super bloom. Why don't you walk outside? Why don't you go for a walk? And walking for me is not only do I lose massive amounts of unwanted weight through walking, um, and I was an athlete for years, but walking is everything. Walking is everything. Last one. I'm gonna let you get out of here because it's supposed to be 15 minutes. We could talk to you forever. And don't forget, and I'll let her give more information as well. But activate your light.love. That's where you can meet and talk to Lesa Ferguson, and she's one of the Cal coaches. So you can always go to coachinglife.com. Make sure you follow at Cal Coaching in Life, and connect with Lesa on Instagram. And it amazing. So who do you have a mentor? Who's one of your mentors? Who's your mentor?
I do. They go in phases. So, but right now my mentor is Maria Forello. Um, she's pretty cool. She's probably like my age. I love the way she speaks. She has this thing called B School, and it's pretty. It's she's funny. She's real. She's very intelligent, and she's very successful, and she knows how to communicate. And I love it because English is not my first language.
What's your first language?
Vietnamese.
No.
Yes. Yeah. I know.
Let me hear a blessing in Vietnamese.
Blessing. How about Troy? Cái này làm cái này vui lắm hả? This is, it's just like my Vietnamese people are going. That is. It's just kind of funny. So,
well, what did you now? I'm gonna ask my Vietnamese people. What did you say?
I just said this is really fun. What we're doing. This is so yeah. But I like Marie Forello. I think that's how you say it. She's inspiring right now, especially as an entrepreneur. She's helping me a lot to share my voice and to get out there more. I mean, I love my clients, but I know to extend a little bit more, I need to do more videos. I need to reach out. And that has been a little bit scary. It's fun when I'm doing it, but to take off, it's a little bit scary sometimes. And
I mentioned before, Gary Vee say before, and it's if we can keep the concept, document, don't create. And I started doing that back 11 years ago on Facebook and just say, okay, do one today. Let's just do it. Motivational Monday, get on a video and just do a vlog. And I was doing it every day so much that it became second nature for me to want to get in front of people. And some people don't have it, but I mean, you got it. You got it. As long as you're laughing and having fun, you got it. And the background is everything. So, you're good.
Oh, thank you. No, I think I shared with you earlier, my brother called me the other day and said, you are so serious in your videos. Like, you're not even, you're being Elizabeth. You're not even being Lisa. Like,
Who's Elizabeth? Your mom?
My brother Chuck.
Right.
And he goes, you want me to tell you this stuff, right? And I said, yeah. Because you're not laughing. I'm a big jokester. So, but I just trying to be serious because I don't want to let people think I'm getting the wrong idea. But I know.
Too much fun.
No,
you're having fun.
Yeah.
They want more of that. So, Lesa
Life
Ferguson.
is beautiful.
Yes. Lesa Ferguson, thank you. What do you want to say to everybody before you get out of here?
Oh, it was so good to connect with you. I'd like to hear from you more. You can always reach me at Instagram, activateyourlight.love, activateyourlight.love, anywhere. I'm just activating love to all you. And also at Cal Coaching and Life as well. So I'm here to serve and be your friend at the same time. So yes.
I love it. Thank you, Lesa.
Thank you.
And you're meeting another great coach, Lesa Ferguson. Stay tuned for more. Cal Coaching and Life. See you later. Talk to you in a bit.
Bye.